Clonard Abbey was an early medieval monastery situated on the River Boyne, just beside the traditional boundary line of the northern and southern halves of Ireland in modern County Meath. The village of Clonard is nearby. Early history. The monastery was founded in about 520 by St. Finian, who initially constructed a single cell at the site. The original site may have been at nearby Ardrelech. According to medieval chronicles, Finian was led to the site by an angel who told him that it would be the place of his resurrection. He was well-travelled, and based his monastery on the training he received at Tours and Cloncarfan. Finian was buried on the site after his death in about 549. During the 6th century, some of the most significant names in the history of Irish Christianity studied at the monastery. Clonard was situated on the Escoriada Island's main east-west road in early medieval times, adding to its prominence. However, it was also on the boundary between the kingdoms of Leinster and Meath that were occasionally at war. For the 8th century onwards, Clonard came under the control of various rival political dynasties, and by the mid-9th century, it was the leading church of the Irish Midlands. The Abbot of Clonard led the clergy of the Midlands in the same fashion that the Abbot of Armagh led those in the north. During its heyday, a hymn written in Finian's honour claimed that the monastery's school housed 3,000 pupils receiving religious instruction at any given time. A great part of the abbey erected by St. Finian was burnt in 764. Like many monastic sites in Ireland, Clonard suffered heavy losses under the Viking raids of the 9th through 11th centuries. In the year 838 the Danes destroyed it and put the clergy to the sword. They returned again in 888. In 939 Cialatian, king of Cashel, assisted by the Danes of Waterford, plundered the abbey. In 970, Donald, son of Borchert, pillaged and burnt Clonard. As a diocese, from the Synod of Rothbresale, it was the centre of the new see of Clonard, to which were added the bishoprics of Trim, Ardbraccan, Dunshaughlin, and Slane, indicating its importance at the time. This was confirmed at the Synod of Kells in 1152. In 1113 Conor, king of Munster, plundered Meath and forcibly carried off the riches of the whole province, which had been lodged for safety in the abbey church. A great part of the abbey, and all the library, was consumed by accidental fire in 1143. The abbey and town were despoiled and burnt in 1170, by Borchert, aided by Earl Strongbow and the English, and having been afterwards rebuilt. They suffered a similar fate in the year 1175. The same year, Walter, son of Hugh de Lacy, erected, probably on the ruins of the ancient abbey, an Augustinian monastery. Clonard fell into decline during the 12th century, and in 1202, the Norman bishop de Rochefort transferred the see from Clonard to Trim in the new diocese of Meath. Very little remains of the site today. From the outlines of some wall boundaries and other earthworks are visible.